First of all, hello everybody, my name is Kai, also known as Cayenne, and welcome to my YouTube channel if it's your first time here. I am currently a freshman Parsons student, so I'm making this video today to help out some interested or prospective Parsons students, new school students, and or people that are just interested in learning more about the school, learning more about Parsons today, because I'm going to give you a small guide on how to survive your first year here in the city, in the school, and what you should expect in terms of community, dorms, if you choose to live in them, and just the general stuff with Parsons. So I am an illustration major that is changing to a communication design. And to be honest, in your first year, you don't actually explore any of your assigned majors, so it doesn't really matter what you apply to. You can come in as an undecided student, and honestly, it doesn't really affect you. It's just a nice way to explain or introduce yourself at first to other people, but aside from that, I think it doesn't really matter what major you're in. It just tells other people what kind of art you're into at that point of your entrance here at Parsons. So I have a list of what I actually want to cover, and I'm going to be filming this video in 2 parts so I don't overwhelm you guys with information. I'm going to keep it really short, but I do have speaking agendas that I want to talk about, and because I do have friends that are finally getting of age to attend university, I felt that perhaps making a video on Parsons would be helpful for some of you if you're considering Parsons as a choice. So I think for today, I will start off with talking about the classes and the dorms. So for the classes, in your first year, you will be completing classes that are required mainly, except for in your second semester, you get to pick one elective. You have classes that you definitely have to take, and those classes are space materiality, drawing and imaging, time, objects as history, sustainable systems, and integrative seminar and studio 1 and 2, which you would be taking those classes split in the 2 semesters. It just depends on how it's split up. It doesn't matter which one you take first. In my first semester, I had space and materiality and sustainable systems first. This semester, I'm taking drawing and imaging, objects as history, integrative studio, integrative seminar, and my elective, which is intro to ceramics. As you can tell, I am enrolled in 5 classes, and that is not the maximum. If you want to, in your second semester, you can enroll in 2 electives if that's your choice. It's all up to you, but it's just going to be quite intense if you choose to do so. If they're both art related, it's definitely very difficult because if you're an artist, you yourself know how much time art can take, and it's difficult to also have an outside life out of this if you do want to continue with that pursuit. I personally found it really nice to have 5 classes and still have a little bit of time outside to do my own stuff like YouTube, Instagram. So that's just my advice, and there's a lot of opportunities in New York City. But yeah, I will talk more about opportunities that Parsons provides in the next video that I'll be filming. So I'm now going to be talking shortly and briefly about dorms. Well, on the site, it says that there are 5 dormitories that you can live in, but I've only heard of 4. I'm currently living in 301, which is a newer, but a further dorm to the UC and the place of area where you take classes in, but it's just a lot more comfortable and it's newer, so that's why I chose here. The closest one, and the one that I would personally recommend for first years, probably Cary, because I think Cary is right next to the University Center. It's not even right next to, it's above the University Center, so it's even better because you get to directly just go to class. You can wake up 5 minutes before class and you won't be late, except for the fact that elevators here are very slow. If I had to rank the dorms, I'll probably say 301, Cary, Stuyve, and Loeb. I'm not so sure about Loeb, but the people living at Loeb tells me they all kind of say that Loeb isn't the best dorm, so I'll keep that in mind. but I just put 301 as the best dorm because it does have really like up-to-date facilities and everything here is pretty new, and we have our own cafe too. It's just a smaller version of the university center dining hall. If you do choose to live in the dorm, you have to enroll in a university dining plan, and in the university dining plan you get dining dollars and you have to spend that money in the dining hall. There's only a small fraction of it which is called dining dollars plus, where you can spend it at Westside Market, and there's a list of vendors that you can spend it at, like your dining dollar plus dollars at, and there's also Grubhub. And I think because of COVID, they started using Grubhub as like an order service, like for the UC, so that students don't have to overcrowd the dining hall. So you're definitely going to be enrolled in a meal plan if you do choose to stay in a dorm. And yeah, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed me talking about the first part of Parsons, and this video being a first very short and casual guide to how life in Parsons is like. Thank you for watching, and comment down below if you have any other questions, or if you're curious about anything, I can answer them in the next video that I film for this. And also, if you're interested about how Parsons life is like, you can check out the vlogs that I've made on my life here so far. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.